We're spending 1 week in the yard and we have a huge list of things that need to get done.
It is crunch time, baby. We are planning to be in the Bahamas in about 2 weeks. Things are getting expensive at the yard, so we got to get out of here. Splash day is on Tuesday.
3 days from now. And we haven't even started painting yet. Woo! All right, so here's what we need to get done. We need to replace several through holes. We need to take apart our sail drives, new shaft seals, the works.
And we just found out we needed to do some rudder work. We got to do some bottom paint. We got
to recock a few places on the bottom. And we're putting in underwater lights, so that's gonna be pretty rad. All right, let's get to work.
Woo!
Good morning, guys.
It is 4:30 in the morning, if you can't tell. We are getting hauled out today. At 9 a.m. is high tide, but we have to get under the bridge, which we have to do before it gets to mid tide. So we're about to head out and then get hauled out at 9.
We'll wait around for high tide. We're tired. This is gonna be exciting.
Those lights stick down pretty far, don't they? It's probably fine, as long as it doesn't take our mast off.
There you go.
Oh gosh, that's so scary. No, not yet. Okay, we're under. Oh, we're under. We're under. Oh, thank God.
Well, I called a last minute audible. Sorry for the quality. It's very dark. No moon at all.
It's a new moon today.
Kind of sketchy to be anchoring in this amount of darkness. So we found a fuel dock right next to where we're getting pulled out or hauled out. And we pulled up and then we'll buy some fuel if they want us to, or we'll pay whatever we need to, but we're pretty happy being here and not on anchor in the dark.
Heck yeah. All is good, and Banner did a great job docking. It is 6 a.m.
We're getting hauled out at 9, so we're just gonna hang out until that time. The boatyard called and asked if we wanted to come in a bit early, and we were just sitting around, so we said why not. We had a bit of a mishap coming in, so I'm going to take this time to coach myself on what I could have done better. As we approached, I realized the current was still ripping. I should have just turned around then and waited for slack. Watch how quickly the current brought our nose over here. I'll play that again real quick. When I realized I didn't correct enough for the current, I tried to back out, but unfortunately the guys on the other side were already holding me on. Right here, I'm turning to port to try to get a little bit of space off of the seawall. And in hindsight, I think I was making the right decision, and I think I could have corrected it. But instead of doing what I thought, I listened to the guys on the dock, and we ended up with a nice new scratch on the side. Well, anyway, lesson learned, and I'll do better on the next one.
Alright, she's moving. Right there. There she goes.
I'll scrub all the paint off.
Alright, Zola is officially hauled out. She's blocked, and we're about to start on projects. We just felt our starboard rudder, and it is pretty loose, so that is another thing that we're gonna have to do that we didn't know we would have to do. Banner's on board with a catamaran mechanic. He does all things catamarans, and he's gonna get started on our sail drives. And then tomorrow, Brandon, our boat broker, gonna come sand the bottom and they're gonna do the paint on it. We've got some work to do. Let's do it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll figure that out. He does saildrives.
Well, I was about to leave, but we're having to get reblocked to get the rudders off. And they're going right over top the car.
It's gonna come down.
We have a YouTube channel, so if you want, we'll show you on the YouTube.
Oh, look at that.
Wow, rudder all the way out. So when we got the rudder off to check out what was going on, we realized that the rudder housing to hold this lower bearing you see there was just completely gone, and it was allowing the rudder to move several inches side to side. And unfortunately, Bali's rudder bearings are custom, so we had to call a machinist to see if he could make us a new lower bearing. All right, so everywhere on the boat it's chaos right now. Nelly just went to get us food. Alex, the guy who did our arch, is coming back, to polish some rusty spots, get everything perfectly cleaned up. The guys are pulling off the sail drives, pulling off the props, going through all that. And I am inside underneath the floor, and I'm gonna take this time to pull off the air conditioner sea strainers. And you can see just how nasty they are with barnacles. And I'm gonna see if I can get these taken off and cleaned up.
Jeez.
Check that
Oh,
out.
jeez.
No, paper towel.
Yeah.
Paper towel.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. Bottom's empty.
No!
Sorry.
Just shit on me. At least it's not shit.
These look.
Yeah, little crows in there.
But it's good.
All the grooves are good.
Yeah, it's good. You can see where the sea sits.
So here we're checking out our seacocks, and when we turn that handle, we want to see that ball you can see in there closing, which allows water to come in and out. And as you can see, it's just not moving. Okay, this one's been so the type of day it's been. Ellie just informed me that my headlamp was still on and the light was still on.
And we're heading home.
And we're heading home, and I don't have a shirt. It's been a crazy day. Cool thing is, we got hauled out at 9 a.m. Guy Steve, he's awesome. And he and his crew got the sail drives completely torn apart. New shaft seals put in all the way, new oil, everything. Yeah, full service on, I can't speak.
It's
full
okay.
service on the
Sail drives.
sail drive. We checked rudders. The port side one is okay. The starboard side one was like shaking like crazy. We pulled it, and unfortunately we have to have a custom piece made, but we got a machinist out here today. He took his measurements, and in 2 to 3 days he said he'll be back with a piece that works. So that's awesome. We ripped out we checked every through hole in the boat. We ripped out 2 that were bad. Everything else seemed okay. Got to replace a couple seacocks. What else? Nelly did some cleaning. It's been a big day. We got a lot done.
5 p.m. We woke up at 4 a.m. We're ready for a long sleep in our really big, comfy bed at home.
Yeah, we are.
Time to eat.
We are getting really, really close.
They're starting sanding tomorrow on the bottom, and then they're gonna paint it. And then we just have a few more things to do, and then we're all set to go.
We're all set. I think we'll be able to splash by Monday.
Hell yeah.
And then water maker and a little bit of engine work. And we'll be
done.
ready to freaking go.
Finally!
Woo! All right, good morning, y'all. Live day 2 from the yard. So as you guys saw, we had a crazy day yesterday. On the agenda today, we have sanding the bottom. We got our friends Brandon and Condell's down there right now, giving the bottom a good sanding, getting it prepped for a new bottom paint. I'll be installing at least one of the new seacocks, maybe all 3, and yeah, we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. There's still a ton to be done. All right, first thing on the agenda is swapping out this seacock here. It's not a normal seacock. It attaches directly to the engine saildrive situation, and it brings in the raw water from the ocean to cool the engine. So we're gonna pop that old one off, put this new nice looking one on, and we'll be good to go. Just got the hose clamps taken off or loosened, and oh, nice. The hose twists. That's a good sign. All right, she is off. Man, I love it when a hose comes off relatively easy. So bad news. We just got the bill back from the work that was done. So I think I'm just gonna voice over this part because in the moment I was pretty frustrated. To avoid any conflict or surprises, we always ask what the hourly rate of the worker is going to be and an estimation of the total cost. We understand unexpected expenses can occur, it's a boat. But what we didn't understand and were not okay with was when the invoice came back at triple the amount we were quoted and the hourly rate was double what we agreed to. In the end, we got it worked out. We came up with a price that we were all okay with. But once again, we've learned to be even more careful with workers you're not familiar with in the future.
That whole situation really killed the vibe for Banner, so he didn't film a ton more, but Mike and him were able to get most of the wiring complete for the solar and batteries, so that is a huge win.
All right, guys, we are doing the through holes right now. Me and Mike are getting them put in. I'm about to, 5200 all over my hand. Hell yeah. I'm about to get Mike all lubed up. All right.
And they're not underwater, right?
They're barely underwater, yeah. This is our new rudder bushing essentially, right?
Lower bearing. Yeah.
Lower bearing, okay.
With the new thrust washer.
And Joe just machined this and at a very fast rate. What was that, a day and a half or something?
About a day.
About a day, wow. That's awesome. So our whole assembly was gone, as you guys saw. Oh, wrong boat. That's how long of a day it's been. I bet that was a pain, huh?
Yeah, there was some sweat involved. But I got it. I cleaned it up. There's a little bit of pitting, but I'm not worried about it because of the height of the bearing now.
Okay.
That'll be your thrust washer.
Wow, that looks nice.
No play. Very little clearance. This material will not sweat.
Wow, look at that. Don't even have to glue it.
No, you're good. You don't want it to spin.
Okay.
That's why I put the glue will key into all
Got
this.
it. So that'll be stationary, and then it'll let the rudder spin freely inside.
Yeah, and the internal fluids that lets a little water pass that
Okay.
helps get some sand or anything.
Got it. So the bottom of the boat here on this back end piece that screws in basically had no sealant at all. So I went around and gave a nice solid 5200 layer. Mike's getting it all fingered up. Getting it all cleaned up and looking good. Looks like shit right now, but it'll look good in a minute. Alright, forgot to hit record, but got most of the glue on here. You know you're using more than enough when it starts dripping like that, baby. Come on. Lights will never leak, but they'll probably never come off again. So these are gonna get painted, cleaned up even nicer. Yeah, there we go. Nice and watertight, baby.
Hello people. Okay, so Mike, the guy who's been helping us work on the boat, such a G, told us about these airlock unit things that go on your AC to get rid of moldy, mildewy, just gross boat smells that all boats have. If you know, you know. You don't really believe it until you see it or experience it. But we got them. We got 4 of them for each one of our AC units. And we're installing them, but I just wanted to show you a little unboxing video. This is what it looks like. It's pretty small. This is what the actual unit itself looks like. And this just attaches to your AC unit. Uses some kind of ionization technology to do whatever it does. I don't know, but it works. Banner and Mike actually installed one while I wasn't on the boat, and they told me they did it. I came in and like immediately noticed the difference. Not even joking you. I was shook. So I'm excited to get them put in all of the AC units around the boat so that we just smell so good. We have 2 dogs on board now, so we don't want wet dog smell in here. All right, let's put the rest of these suckers in.
So the first step of install is obviously making sure you got no power to the unit. Then you want to look up a wiring schematic for your air conditioner. And Airlock does a pretty great job of making it plug and play from there. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical on how well this thing would work, but man, I am 1000% sold now. I will always have these in my boat from here on out.
What are we doing, Ben?
We are in the paint shop getting some barrier coat. I think we're gonna do 3 layers is what we decided. And we're gonna get this cool new thing called Hole Shield that's apparently supposed to keep the bottom clean. If any of you guys have that, let us know if it actually works, because it sounds too good to be true.
All right, we actually have no idea what we're doing. We just got these because they said we needed masks. So
I don't even think we need masks for painting, but apparently you do, so.
we're just gonna do it. All right, here is the before. We're about to start putting the primer on. Here's what baby girl is looking like. She needs some help. She needs some milk.
Need some milk.
We're about to milk you up, babe.
Right? Oh yeah, baby. Got the good stuff in there now.
Hey! Ready. She is hot and ready.
I like the reverse better, dude. Reverse gets her going.
Let's just take a gander at what I got going on. once you like get the thick paint off, then I can go back over like this.
Oh, you're going all the way under, huh? Damn, you're good at this.
All right, we got the inside of the holes done. We just ran out of paint. So we gotta make some more so we can do the outside. Let's check out how progress is going. This was my hole. Spanner's hole. Looking pretty good. Our baby girl's looking so much better. Still gotta get in there with some paint brushes to get the small spots, but looking so good. All right, here is the before and here's the after. It's looking pretty sexy. Look at old Zola girl looking so mighty fine. Dang, who did that paint job?
Looking good.
Well, as you can imagine, boat projects took way longer than expected, so we're hoping to splash today, if not tomorrow. We really wanted to get this video out to you guys today on schedule, so we'll see you guys back in the water next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.